Friday evening, day one, starting to pull the engine. I removed all the cowl work off the back, which covers the back of the engine, so I could expose the ECM connector down there and a lot of the electrical harnesses you can see tucked in here, the back of the engine area. So all this work had to be removed, and there's the engine getting closer to coming out. Now I just got to pull the mounts, the transmission bolts, starter, alternator needs to come off. I also installed the oil pump, the timing chains, tensioners, front cover, everything back on the engine so that I could rotate the engine to get the torque converter bolts out, because that'll be part of the engine removal process. I spent a lot of time today modifying, or first purchasing and then modifying this engine lifting bracket. So I basically created these two pieces on the ends. You can see I welded angle to a big flat plate and drilled holes in it so that it could be used to make the chains more straight. As I attach them to the engine, like right here is where the one mount goes. If the chains were to be done, it would break the EGR valve here. This side I have to pull the throttle body anyway, but even with the throttle body out, then it would break the intake pieces there. And in the back, it would be, on these bolts here, it would be crushing harnesses, intake manifold. I did remove the fuel temperature sensor from the rail right there. As you can see, the hole right there, but now I should be all set. With my new frame arrangement, my chains will be more vertical, and I can feel confident pulling the engine without having it crush components. So that took a while. I had some trouble with my welder. For whatever reason, I kept popping breakers. I think I was getting it a bit hot. But anyway, so that's the progress I made today. I spent a lot of time. I went clear over to Harbor Freight to buy the main piece of that bracket. Looked like it was on sale for 27 bucks. But then, like I said, I modified it. I created both the end pieces. I had to cut both the chains. I had to cut all the angles off all the chains. As you can see, these are now just flat now. Originally they had a 90-degree bend at the end, and that wasn't doing me any good, so had to do that. Anyhow, tomorrow hope to make some progress. I have some things to do in the morning, but after that I'll get working on it again, and we'll give another update.